Look, I think it's live, but I don't know how I'm even using this. See if it's live on yours, but let's see your phone. Yeah, I'm still refreshing right now. Yeah, y'all gotta bear with me because look. Where did you go? Oh, it just refreshed. You washing? Okay. All right, yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all this is like a whole new thing for me. So I'm kind of like trying to figure this out. Stop, get down. Let me see if I can do it. I'll just have to do that video later. All right. Let me go ahead and see. I can't even see if there's any comments up here or anything. I totally don't understand this app that I'm using because. Do you see any comments up there? I'm just constantly gonna probably look at it from this other. Yeah, I'm live. Can you hear me, Miss Drake? Let me know. I'm just gonna have to look at this from two different phones because I can't see the comments on this. I don't understand how this is working. I'm up here again today. Also to let you guys know that I am putting forth efforts to start an organization where we're actually helping out people that's going through the same situation that I'm going through right now, okay? As far as my niece is concerned. Everybody knows that I'm back with her family where she rightfully needs to be at. There is a young lady that has her that definitely shouldn't be having her, okay? So Ben, I went ahead and did the footwork, and I'm encouraging all families that have kids out here that are not able to do or haven't been doing. I'm encouraging everyone to start. You said I'm buffering? Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably the app, and I'm probably just not. The funds will be used for people that are trying to travel. Like I'm gonna have to go out of town on the 24th. Inasia, which is my niece, that is going to be the very first case that we're going to be dealing with. I have people on board that are willing and able and ready to help out with this solution in our Black community. We're going to be doing more. This is a mission that I'm going to be on, and I'm going to be on it like consistently. I have people that are interested in helping out with this mission. And I just want to let y'all know that this is all pure. It's all from my heart. I want everyone to. I have a link in there. I don't know if you guys can see the link. The link is that's gonna have some of the apparel that I have up there. All the funds and everything, which I stated yesterday, these are gonna be used for the different things that a lot of people may not know that they need to do as far as like getting letters certified. Some people just don't have the money for things like that. It doesn't cost a lot, but it is there are funds that are be needed, that are needed. Sometimes there are funds that are needed for traveling, for certifying letters, for some people don't know how to fax, some people don't understand printing, copying. These are things that we're going to be schooling people about. We're going to be showing you how to get into these courthouses, how to fill out these forms, what forms you're going to need to be filling out. We're also encouraging the families to most definitely start reaching out. I mean, because this all comes from me working with my own personal situation. Then I'm seeing the families that have over in Carbonation, like the grandparents and everything, understanding that you guys do have rights and you need to exercise those rights. If you don't use your rights, you lose your rights. So I want people to start exercising the rights and so forth. I asked people, because a lot of people have asked me about donating to my channel. If you're going to donate to my channel by sharing my channel. That is the donation that I want from you. Just push the share button. I appreciate it. Also, if you want to support the mission, there is a link, and I'm going to start sharing that link. I do have court on the 24th. I'm asking for any support Then you want to help out as far as that's concerned. This is not, like I said, this is the first case. We're going to be getting a lot of other people that are going through the same trials and tribulations of not knowing what to do, not knowing how to do, and I'm just going to be putting it out there so that we can go ahead and start standing up. We have a lot going on in this mission that we're going to be working with. Okay, so things are being done. There's work being done in the background, so you may not always see me up here chatting online and everything, because if I'm online doing this all the time, I'm not in the background doing what I need to be doing. So there are things that I am putting in the works. There is work being done. There's a lot of paperwork that's going to have to be done for our community. There's a lot of phone calls that's going to be made. I just got off the phone. I want to explain to y'all real quick about how sorry the system is when it comes down to our kids out here. So I wanted to find out earlier what exactly happened in a situation with my niece where there was someone that was able to take my niece away from my brother legally and, leave town, have CPS cases, have other types of cases under her, and then she's held no accountability. This is just someone that just skipped town. So we were speaking with the person through the DFACS up in Connecticut, right? She told us, just let us know totally that there is no type of accountability. Once a person does something like that, they close the case. No one's checking on the children, okay? There are a lot of kids up in Connecticut that the ball has been dropped. You understand? A lot of kids in Connecticut, the ball has most definitely been dropped. There are probably hundreds and thousands of kids in our black community that no one is standing up for. No one is talking about it. Things are just going right on. And families are not standing up because you might have a lawyer telling you, hey, you're going to need $10,000. And there's a lot of these people that are in poverty. There's a lot of people that are poor. They don't have the funds. So they end up giving up. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we're not having us give up on our own community, us giving up on our own children anymore. We want to take care of this. We want to start, even if it's starting with something as small as this. You feel me? This is what we want to start doing. We gotta start somewhere. So my mission is to go ahead and start even with this. There's gonna be more on my site. If you click the link, you'll see what I have there now, but there will be more. In this journey, I will be showing, just like I have been doing, I will be showing not only what I'm going to be doing, but when I do have someone else that wants to come in and use the resources that we're going to have in this organization, then I want them to also show what's going on. Show the journey, because people have to realize that we as a black community, we cannot be lazy when it comes down to our kids. We cannot half step when it comes down to our kids. We have to love unconditionally. We have to be persistent. We have to be consistent. We have to get out here and use the resources that are here for us. Even though this system is not set up for us, we do have to use the resources because we don't have our own system. So getting out here and showing us, sometimes us in the community, we don't have people that have our backs in our families, and we don't have people that have our backs in our communities. So what my mission is to turn that around. My mission is to take, get the things that are being swept up under the rug, like the child molestation, the child abuse that's mental and physical. We're getting ready to get that. We're getting ready to lift the rug up on that, okay? It's time for us to stop shutting up about these type of things, and it's time for us to go ahead and get out into our work with ourselves, okay? Because we do have a mental illness in our community. We have to work with ourselves. We have to work with our families, and we have to work with the communities, our community, okay? I do not speak for anyone else's community because I am not a part of anyone else's community. I am a part of the black community, okay? So I speak for my community. I'm very proud to be in my black community. I love my community with everything I have in me, and all I need to say is that we still have to do better. We must do better. There's no way that we're going to make it as a black people. We have to realize that our children that are in our community are the foundation. Okay, we don't want to continuously have a faulty foundation, because right now that's what we have. We want to change that. Okay, so I'm asking people to support the mission. Um, there's no type of greed, there's no type of ill will on this right here. What this is all about is my mission to make us a better people. Okay, to start looking out for these kids. We got to look out for these children, because nobody else is looking out for these children. No one's standing up. I've talked to a couple of people today, and they were like, I was in the same situation. I was sexually abused. I was physically abused. And if I had someone that was there to stand up for me, to have my back, then I would have been able to stand up, and I would have been able to have a voice. There's so many kids out here in our black community that do not have a voice. They don't even have their own parents standing up for them, speaking out for them. Okay, everything is swept up under the rug. Okay, no longer are we gonna continue to do that. We're gonna change that, and we're gonna start with me, Dion. And like I said, I have a couple of other people that's behind me on this, that are gonna be on this board as well, in this organization, and we're going to push this. We're going to get out in our communities. It's not going to all be about being online. We're going to be pushing this in our communities. Okay, we're going to get into the schools, and we're going to get into our communities. We're going to start setting these foundations, strong foundations in our families, within ourselves. We have to start somewhere, because we're going to continue with this same generational curse if someone or some people don't start doing what's best for our community, what's best for these children. When you are a kid and you cannot speak out for yourself, and you have no one, that's a sad situation. I've been there, and I know plenty of people that have been there, and I know there are kids right now, like such as my niece, that is going through the same situation. We're going to stop it. We have to stop it. We must stop it, or we're going to end up just like with the carbonation situation. I look at that the same way. I look at your kids, the foundation. I look at that as a garden, okay? If you do not nurture your garden, you're going to get a lot of weeds. I call those weeds elegios. These are the weeds that's going to take over your garden. And we're going to continuously have children and people that are have been subjected to this mental illness, and they're going to be going out to cults like this, because they're going to be searching for this type of love. They need this type of attention. This is not the attention that they need. Okay, they're going to need the attention of your family. You need the strong foundation. The families have to become stronger. You yourself have to become stronger in our communities, because when you cannot reach out to your family, then you need to be able to reach out to your community. This is what I've done. I've started reaching out in my black community to people that really care, people that are on that same frequency of actually helping out the black people, standing up for us as a black people, and not just sitting up here saying, okay? Because when we say and we talk, and we're talking all the time, and we're not making any moves, it's never going to be a change. Okay, we can talk the biggest talk we want to, we can talk the best talk that we want to, but until we're actually making moves, there is not going to be a change. And we as people, we have to, as a black people, we have to understand that. A lot of us use that I'm moving in silence, and I believe we use that as an excuse, just so we are not doing anything. You feel me? Just saying that you're moving in silence. Sometimes we're gonna have to, what it is, we're gonna have to stop moving in silence, and we're gonna have to start moving with that sense of urgency for our people, that sense of urgency for our community, that sense of urgency because we love our community, because we love our people, because we love ourselves. We're gonna have to start being a proud people. Right now, we can be a proud people all we want to, say fight the power, black power, this, but what are we proud of? That's my thing. What are we proud of right now? What do we have to be proud of? Okay, we got so many kids out here, and it hurts my heart because we have so many kids out here that are not being taken care of. Okay, they're taught to just shut up. They're taught to hush. So we get ready to get into this, our communities. Okay, I'm even asking other people that are on with this, with the same frequency that we're on. Set you up a platform. Start getting this awareness out there to our people, okay? It goes deeper. It goes a lot deeper than even with the carbonation cycle that's going on. It goes a lot deeper than that as well. This is a generational curse that we must nip in the bud like at once. We must go ahead and do this expeditiously and stop playing around and stop talking about it. And just it's sickening. You don't see any of the other people that are in the situation that we're in other nationalities. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing these people fighting against each other and beefing. They're not trying to go up under anyone else too. We have to realize this system is not set up for us. It's not set up for us. But we are in this system, so we need to learn how to use it, and a lot of people don't know how to use it. So that's what my organization is going to be here for us to learn how to use the system. Do me a favor, people, and like I said, if you want to donate to my channel by sharing that link. Okay, if you want to support my mission, if you understand, if you're on that frequency, please click the link in there and check out what I have in that link and support my mission that way. I ask this with everything that I have in me, as far as the love that I have for my community, because we deserve to do better for our community. We should never be ashamed to speak out. We should not move in silence when it comes to us. I just don't think we should. I believe we should move with an uproar. Okay, we should make a big fuss, and while we're making this big fuss, we need to be making moves. Okay, we need to start creating our own systems. We're not gonna do it by sitting back doing a bunch of talking. It's not gonna happen that way. So you guys do me a favor and show your support. Donate by sharing my channel. I totally appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I probably won't be using this app anymore because I can't see any of the comments that's coming up here on this right now. But what I'm gonna do is be back again later on. If you follow me on Instagram, you can actually click my link in there. You can follow me on Instagram. My email has now been changed. I have melanatedawareness@gmail.com. That link is also going to be in my description, as well as the phone numbers that I've always posted. So just understand that if you don't see me online and everything, it's not because my energy has changed. It's because I'm working, okay? I'm putting together some things for us. I'm putting some things together for our kids that cannot speak out for themselves. Okay, so my energy has not changed at all. Even for the kids over there in Carbonation, I feel like we can talk as much as we want to, but until people start really spreading an uproar, getting mad about the fact that this type of thing is going on in our community, the parents, the grandparents, the family members, until there's some type of unity in these families and they start really standing up, there's nothing going to be done, and the only thing we'll be able to do is to keep on putting out the information and spreading this awareness. That's what we can do right now as a community online. We can continue to spread that, but I cannot be in this cycle, in that carbonation cycle that is constantly showing what he's doing on a regular. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, because it's like, for what? We know what this dude has done. We know what's going on over there, and to me, all I can think about is 2 months later and those babies are still over there. My heart still goes out to the babies, my heart goes out to the families, and I just still encourage the family, especially you grandparents. You do have rights. Use your rights. Get into these court systems, do what you got to do. Use the resources, because I know there are people out there that are offering their help and so forth, so use these resources. Care about your family. Show a sense of urgency. I had people yesterday that were saying, well, it's Father's Day, so we should chill back or whatever. There's never a chill back when you have children in situations like this. There's never a lay back. If you're going to support something, you're going to support it on a regular basis. Give me 1 second, yeah. Hold up 1 second, okay? If we're going to support these kids, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to support them 100%. If you're going to get your kids over there, you're going to be doing this on a 24/7, 365-day basis until you get these babies. I have to tell my brother the same thing all the time. He's like, well, do I deserve to just be unhappy or just to miss out? Yes, you deserve to be unhappy. You deserve to be starving if you have a kid out there and you're not doing anything about it. You don't know what's going on with your child or whatever. You deserve everything that you're getting. Starve, sacrifice. You feel me? If you don't get to have the luxuries, it's because that's karma eating you up right now. because you're not doing right by your child. If you don't do right by your offspring, it will come back on you. It's gonna come back on you. Karma is definitely gonna be getting you. So when you have all these things going on in your life and you happen to have a kid out there, you're not doing anything about your kid or whatever, just understand that's karma. That's exactly what that is. That's karma. So what I can say is I will be back. Check out my link. I appreciate any support that I get. Understand it is for a great cause, okay? This is for a great cause. There's no ill intent. There's no greed. We need to start doing this and see what we can do when we come together as a community and, love on our community. So with that being said, I will be back again this evening. I love my Black melanated community. Peace and blessings to you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will speak with you all a little later.